Welcome back to video 5. In video 5, we're going to build a lap counter for our game so that we can actually win a race. And we're going to start that now. So what you're going to do is over on the left-hand side, we're going to use a new block today in this video, and it is a variable block. Variables. It's down near the bottom here. It says variables. It's a darker orange. And then make sure you click this top one, make a variable. Not make a list or make a block. Click make a variable. And you're going to type a capital P, the number 1, space, the word laps. P1 laps. Keep this bubble checked for all sprites. And click OK. You'll notice on the stage it appears here as P1 laps. You can move it around and put it where you want. I'm going to keep mine right there. Alright, find a new space in your code where you can do some work today. I'm going to come over to the right here. In the last video we made track 2. We added some code for track 2 and made it so our players at the start line. The game is looking awesome. Well, what we need to do now is go start with an event. And that event is green flag hat. When green flag is clicked, we want to put a variable block that says set P1 laps to 0. Just like that. When green flag is clicked, set the P1 laps to 0. We haven't done a lap yet. So let's create some code to have it add laps. You're going to go to control and get a loop here that's called a repeat until. And snap that into the sequence, repeat until. I'm going to zoom in here so you can see what we're working on. Repeat until. Inside the repeat until, you're going to get 2 of these blocks called a wait until. I used the example in class of what this is in the real world, what it reminded me of. And I'll do that now. You might have been told by your family, your parents, or whoever looks after you something like, you need to go to your room until you've done something. It might be go to your room until you've cleaned it, go to your room until you've done your homework, or you've taken a nap, whatever. We're going to tell our game, wait until we've touched the lines, and keep waiting until we've touched the lines 3 times, which is 3 laps. Then we can say, I win. Then we can leave. Then we could leave our room if we did all of our chores or whatever it was we're supposed to do. So we're going to keep this inside here. Repeat until. We're going to wait until our player touches the top color line and the bottom color, which is the start line. So you want 2 of these blocks touching color and snap them in just like that. Wait until, and the color that we're going to touch for the first block is the top line. It's almost like halfway, but we're going to use our eyedropper tool again today. We're going to use it a lot, I've told you before. And wait until touching color, the top color line first. Then wait until touching the color of our start line. Then we can change our laps by 1. It's only after we've touched both the lines in that order we can change our total laps by 1. So stay inside this repeat. Stay in the room until it touches blue, touches green, then add a lap. Blue, green, add a lap. Now you've done 2 laps. Blue, green, now you've done 3 laps. We're actually almost done here, which is pretty cool, but we're going to do something a little complicated. This is very complicated. This is advanced stuff right here. So congratulations on your success. Let's keep going. Go to operators, which is over here on the left. This is another new block in this video. Some of you have seen it before, maybe in class. But you want the one that says equals. Blank equals 50. We're going to change that 50 to a 3. We're going to have our game just be 3 laps. You could change it to 4 or 5 if you want, but we're going to keep it at 3 because we want to test a small number of laps to make sure it works first. Then you're going to go to variables. Pause the video if you need to catch up, but I'm going to keep moving along here. Variables, and then get this block, P1 laps. and you're going to snap it into that shape. Just being careful, okay? It's a little bit of trial and error here, making sure you put them in the right places. So you drag that oval out P1 laps. It'll stay in this loop adding 1 lap until it reaches 3 or 4 or 5. Well, not 45. That'd be a long game. I'm going to keep it at 3. Then it can leave the loop and we'll have our player say a message like, I win. So you see I got a looks block there and put it at the very bottom outside the loop. I win. So we can test that in our game. Switch to track 1 and I'm going to start playing. I'm going to go around the track and I'm going to complete 3 laps. There's lap 1. Touch blue, touch green. Then it will change our laps by 1. Now we have 2 laps. And when we cross blue and we cross green, it'll change laps to a total of 3. It said I win. You could change that word to say something like yay. Maybe it lasts for 4 seconds. And test that out. But have fun with your lap counter. That'll work on whichever track you're on as long as your colors for your lines are the same. I'm going to play track 2 now so you can see how that works again. I touch green, I touch blue. I went off my track there. It's definitely a harder level. Okay, there's lap 1. Touch blue. There we go. Touch green. Now it's 2 laps. Cross blue. Cross green. And there we go. This time it said yay. And for 4 seconds. All right, that's it for track number 2. Please update your game to version 0.5. You are halfway, actually even a little bit over halfway being done with your pole position game. But there's always more we can add. Good luck. Have fun out there, and I'll see you in the next video.